Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy New Year. My name is Vincent Lim. I'm a real estate agent here in Greater Vancouver. I am so pumped for 2017. This is the first video of this year and many more. I've been super busy actually in the last week and a half. I've been to basically my first listing appointment, and it was so happened I was actually able to attend 5 of them basically within the last week, and honestly it was a great experience. It is not as easy as you think. If you're a new agent coming in, it doesn't mean that you bring in some market material or you know the comps in the area. It's basically it's a lot more than that, and I've been learning a lot. So really kind of recap of, I want to make this video actually more so a recap of why am I actually vlogging. The reason why I'm actually vlogging is basically I kind of want to document, as I said in my very first video, is I want to document my process and my experience as a new agent. And I find that there's no material or content out there, especially for new agents coming in. It would be kind of nice if I started to see someone that's new and what they're going through, mistakes they've made, the victories that they had, and just the difficult times they may have and how they overcome it. So the reason why I'm documenting is really to share that experience with those new agents, or if you're thinking about coming into this industry, what does it really look like, especially in Vancouver? Everybody's an agent. Your mom's an agent, your sister's an agent, your I don't know, your friends, your cousin, everybody's an agent, right? So it's not, again, it's not as glamorous as you think it would be. So if you want a bit about my brief introduction, I'll refer you back to my vlog number 1. But so far this year, it's almost a year that I've been an agent. Not quite, been about 10 months. So the greatest challenge I have this past 10 months, I think it's more of the learning curve, because in being as an agent, there's so many things that you need to actually essentially be kind of good at, right? Being an agent is not about just anybody can list a home in a hot market. Even a dummy can list a home in a hot market. I think it's a matter of fact that it's mastering each area. Listing presentation, listing as a home, marketing a home, doing open house. Bringing out your buyers. Are you just sending them MLS listing automatically, but you're not proactively also looking for them, telling them what's good and what's wrong, really engaging with your clients, I think. And and not only that, it's basically the documents. You gotta make sure you're very detail oriented. If I'm not very detail oriented, but I've learned to be also, also from my previous job, and now even more so. And especially my mentor is always telling me, you gotta watch out for this, gotta make sure, I'm including this. It's always the reminders. And your contract has to be written correctly, not put on, slap it together, throwing that offer. Everything matters, right? So I think the biggest challenge was the learning curve for the entire, for the last 10 months. You're trying to sell homes, you're trying to be the people person, but there is the administrative side that you need to learn. Some of you agents out there, you might not need to do that. You might have someone in the office doing that for you, which is great, but I would recommend you to probably look into it. It's, as starting as an agent, it's always good to know everything, to learn, to practice. And when I say also regarding open house, it's skill. Doing an open house, there is mastery in open house. You can just stand there and do nothing, and you just open the door and welcome the people. But how are you gonna, close people? How are you gonna interact with them? Start to build that relationship with that 5 or 15, 20 minutes that you have to basically have that connection with your clients. So with your people that will walk through your open house. So there's so many things, but I have to say that the last 10 months has been absolutely phenomenal. I made some big mistakes, paid for it, but I've also have increased and grown so much more. So now I'm entering to just going to challenge those listing appointments, that be able to figure out, you know, what is my style and what I can learn from the people that I've been with, going to their listing appointment, and what can I learn from them, right? And I think a biggest advice I guess I can give based on experience as a new agent is always try to just listen. You know, listen to people that are teaching you, listen to your clients, and always be humble to learn. You know, be hungry. You don't get to a place where you know all, because you don't know, right? You won't know everything. And for me, I'll speak just on my part is, you know, when I don't know something, or when I'm new to a field, I just keep my mouth shut most of the time, and I try to learn as much as I can in the area, whether it's studying a building or whatnot. That's what I do, and that's how when I gain that knowledge, I gain more confidence. And basically, whenever there is an opportunity, I would go do it. You know, meeting clients or doing showings. It doesn't matter if there's money in it or not. I would just go. It's because I just want to see. I want to learn. I want to be in that environment 24/7. You know, I think that's what has contributed for me to grow quite quickly to where I'm at now, and also for the experience that I can get from my team, and be able to have the opportunities as well, right? So anyways, I'm super excited, as I said earlier, for this year. I have a few projects that I have in mind that I'm going to be rolling out this year. Stay tuned for that. That's another thing that'll be exciting. So anyways, I want to hear if you're a new agent, or you know, if you're not, I just want to know, like, you know, what are your challenges in this past year, you know, and how did you overcome it, and what did you learn from it? I would love to hear from you guys. Leave a comment below, and shoot me an email. Again, my doors are always open. Would love to answer your question. Go out for coffee. You let me know. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. I'll for sure be vlogging a lot more. That's definitely one of my goals this year, to be vlogging a lot more, and basically have more insight about what I'm doing, you know, what I'm doing day to day, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Okay, catch you guys later.